does each
Alright, hold on.
person get?
What is 0 divided by 0?
Imagine that you have 0 cookies and you split them evenly among 0 friends. How many cookies does each person get? See, it doesn't make sense. And Cookie Monster is sad that there are no cookies, and you are sad that you have no friends.
So the whole point of this show is that I know.
Yeah, please tell me the point of this.
I know that it's a boy. I know I'm having a boy. I already know this. It's true. 100% I know this. Alright, so I prepared for this.
Glad you did, because I didn't.
Leanne, how are we gonna...
I don't even know what this is about.
This series, how many weeks are you pregnant for? How many weeks are you gonna be pregnant for?
Yes.
43.
How many weeks will I be pregnant?
You're gonna be pregnant for 43 weeks.
42 is max.
But you told me that you're gonna be 1 week over.
Yes, I will be 2 weeks over.
Okay, so I actually thought it was 42 and I already added my extra
40 weeks is
I was wrong
full
either way.
term. Unbelievable.
Anyway, for the next 40 weeks.
I'm 0 weeks pregnant.
Oh.
How far along am
I thought you said you were 6 weeks pregnant.
I'm 6, so I'm not going to go to 46 weeks.
Listen, I couldn't even make it. I think my college algebra 2 teacher, I literally think she just gave me a
This
grade.
isn't college algebra 2.
What numbers am I trying to?
If I'm 6 weeks and we think
Okay.
I'm going to 42 weeks and I
Okay.
have 32 weeks.
Okay, so
right?
you're, if
32
I've got,
plus 6.
right? You don't know, right? You're still guessing. Let's see, watch.
Hold on, that was bad math.
43 weeks, subtract
34
6
weeks would be 40.
No, hold on.
36
How many weeks have you already been pregnant?
I'm 6 weeks.
Okay, you're already 6 weeks, but normal is 42, right?
40 is normal.
40 weeks,
This is
subtract
getting way
6 weeks.
complicated. We have to ask Surrey a simple addition and subtraction problem.
Picking up everything you're saying, so I can't even get a
I have
minute.
34 weeks left. Done. If I go to 40 weeks. So go ahead.
32 week
36.
show. This would be a 30.
Did I say 32?
Wait,
I
no.
meant 36.
If we're starting today,
I have 36 weeks from today
So there we-
to go to 40 weeks.
So okay, 36 shows from now on. Okay, so this is episode 1. So we're gonna do 36.
That's the worst.
35 more after this, because that'll be 36 total. But more than likely, they're gonna get 2 bonus episodes because she goes 2 weeks over normally.
Lucky you. Lucky me.
Yes. So the whole point of this show is that I know.
Yeah, please tell me the point of this.
I know that it's a boy. I know I'm having a boy. I already know this. It's true. 100% I know this. So here's the hook. Here's the hook.
Here's
So-
the hook. He thinks I'm having a boy.
We are having a
Slash,
boy.
he wants a boy.
There is a small chance, very small chance, that it might be a girl, maybe.
It's not small. It's 50-50
Nah.
chance we're gonna get a boy or a girl.
But there's very little chance that we're gonna have a girl. Okay. So if it is a girl, then all the items that we discuss, we give Cookie Monster away.
You're like
Or
not
Rainbow
even.
Dash.
I don't even think you explained. He
Which
wants
one?
to contact product companies and have them send him boy toys so he can review them.
Yes.
And then if we have a girl, he's gonna have a giveaway and give away all the boy toys. If we have a boy, what are we gonna keep all the toys?
Yeah, we're
We
gonna
don't need a bunch of toys around here. We have a million toys.
million girl toys. Look, in reach. I literally just have to lean forward. I don't have to get out of the camera.
Hold on.
Boom. Pink backpack. Yes.
What's this? This is
my
Mickey.
son-
This is Mickey Mouse.
Caitlyn Jenner can carry around this.
This is Mickey Mouse. Woody. Here's a Woody hat.
It's a hat.
It's
They
a
use
Woody
it as
hat.
they use it as a dresser accessory, probably on this cowboy.
What's
And
this? Charade games?
an empty box. So we have a hat with no toy.
It's not
and
fair
we have
because
an empty box.
I cleaned all the toys today, so they're all upstairs. All the baskets of toys are
Abby,
upstairs.
female.
What's this?
Oh,
Shopkins?
Shopkins.
Okay, wait. Boys and girls can play with this.
Boys
White,
and girls.
clean first words. Boys and girls.
Yeah, right.
Unisex.
Oh, look, more accessories.
Doc McStuffins.
More-
Unisex.
We will give you
So
all
stick
the
around
items.
and wait until product companies send. Well, like, who's gonna send you stuff? What are you gonna ask for?
anything. I say, hey, I'm having a boy, and I would like to review it on my YouTube channel.
But like what? Just any toy? Or like
Any toy that they
product?
want, any product. I'm gonna email a ton of people, so we'll eventually
Like
have
who are you going to email first?
Fisher Price. I actually tried to spar with Avelina today. I gave her a little 1-2, 1-2, and you won't even believe it. She curled up and started crying like I hit her. So anyways, throughout I'm gonna try to contact companies to send me boy toys. I'm assuming they're gonna send me some type of item, okay?
What I want to do right now is watch The Walking Dead. That's all I want to do. So let's go.
All day long she's been talking about watching The Walking Dead. She's not even excited about having a boy. Check this out. There's a reason this was on the counter here. This is a boy. Cookie Monster's a boy. Oh, speaking of Cookie Monster.
Rainbow Dash is a boy. He's right there. I think.
Rainbow
Pretty
Dash
sure
is
Rainbow Dash is a boy.
No, Rainbow Dash is not a boy. Mm-mm.
Are you a brony all of a sudden? Is Rainbow Dash a male or a female?
Let me check on that. Here's what I found on the web for is Rainbow Dash a male or a female?
Is Rainbow Dash a girl?
Cogitating. Okay, I found this on the web for is Rainbow Dash a girl?
Oh, forget it. I think it's a girl.
I took some initiative.
Initiative?
Damn. I took some initiative.
Good one. Let's keep this rolling.
And I looked up a couple parenting articles. Boys versus girls, who's harder to raise?
Doesn't matter.
Well, I just
They
got
say girls, I think, are harder to raise. Boys are harder to potty train.
discipline. Who's harder? Who's
Boys.
harder? And it says boys are harder to discipline. Okay?
Why don't boys seem to listen? Turns out their hearing is not as good as girls.
Right from birth, boys can't hear as good as women can. It says it right here. Okay?
That's like proven. Even in adults, it's not that they can't hear well. The things that they are listening to, like if a man is watching TV, he can focus in and only hear what's on TV. But a female, if she's watching TV, she can hear the TV, but also every single sound that's going on around her and outside if you have thin walls. And that's why sometimes you don't hear anything I say, even when I'm looking right at you.
Did any other dad zone out at that part at all?
No dad is watching this.
What do you mean no dad's watching this?
Okay, what
I
else?
bet you,
what
I bet
else
you
do you
Huey's
have
watching this. Huey watches.
Huey-
He watches all of our stuff.
Hi, Huey.
Anyway, we have the baby in the belly this week. Still hanging out, about the size of a blueberry.
Wow,
your
look
mom-
at that. You did all your research.
If your moms didn't know. Okay, so have we taken that blueberry picture you wanted yet? Harder to raise for physical safety, boys. Obviously, boys seem to be more daring. Because boys are generally more rambunctious and aggressive. So they hurt themselves.
Yeah.
Communication. Who's harder to have communication with? And it says boys at first,
Sure.
then girls. Who I married was my beautiful wife. I'm still married to my beautiful wife, but the difference is, once she had a baby,
Listening?
she cussed for her very first time. I think
Yeah, sure. What does that have to do
it was
with
the first time I
communication?
ever say a bad word. What?
Yeah, because I've never been to that level
So
of
she's-
like frustration
she's changed.
of having a screaming child for hours and hours and hours
And then since
in a
then,
single day.
the vocabulary has stretched. And it's kind of impressive, actually, sometimes. But she has started that. So big change in women. That's why it gets harder, because they just change. All right, self-esteem. Who's harder?
Girls, for
Girls.
sure.
I'm dealing with that right now.
That's mostly. Well, what do you mean you're dealing with it right now?
I don't know what I'm going to say to them, what I'm going to do. I don't know what I could. As you know, I could get.
Like earlier, they were walking up the stairs and he said like stinky something.
I said stinky butt.
Stinky butt.
And
And I
she
said, don't
sta-
say stinky butt. They're gonna get a complex.
And then she's shaking her butt, and she loved to be Miss Stinky Butt at that time. It was a high. She's not going to remember that she was shaking her butt. She's going to remember the feeling of, look at me,
She's gonna remember. My dad used to call me stinky butt.
No, she won't.
That's what
She
she'll
won't even remember the
And
stinky
she'll
butt
be
part.
Like, she'll grow up and be like, do I have a stinky butt? She'll be self-conscious
Oh,
about her
my-
stinky butt.
No way. No way.
Wearing layers of panties, trying to hide her stinky.
The stanky leg. Who keeps coming out of the house? Who's there?
That was me. I went to the bathroom.
Jesus. This couch back to
At school, who's harder?
boys.
Mostly boys. Some-
Also female. Also girls.
Yeah.
It's hard. School is hard.
So there, people are like, I'm not getting any information from this show. You can go to the same article that we'll link to the bottom if you want. We're just kind of seeing if we
Children
agree.
are hard, bottom line. Doesn't matter if you have a girl or a boy. They're both very challenging to raise. That's the hardest thing in the world, in my opinion, is to raise kids properly.
I mean,
Why are they gonna give you any toys?
they just will. Watch how many toys I get.
Oh, we'll watch.
I'm gonna have a ton of toys.
Keep your eyes open
Because here's
for all
what's
the
gonna happen.
toys.
When she realizes, when she says, "Well, then why didn't you do that for our girls?" I'm saying because I
We don't need that many
I save it for
toys.
my boys because I
Oh
know.
my gosh.
I know.
What's gonna happen when Aveline and Eleanor watch this?
What?
And they're like, oh wow, you love your
That's what I'm
boy,
trying to say. I
who
love
isn't
my
even,
girls.
It's a fantasy boy. Who
Okay,
knows?
okay. Something that I am so proud of and happy is that I got to bring Eleanor and Avelina on daddy-daughter date nights where we danced. Never. And if you want to do that with your son, great. If you want the dad and the son to go to dances together, fantastic. That's just not something that I want. I'm just not interested in bringing my son to a daddy-daughter dance.
What are you gonna do with your son? They have like workshops at
pay-
Home Depot.
We're going to play football, all right?
You don't even
He's
know
gonna-
how to play football.
He's going to be a track star, and he's going to make the basketball. He's going to make the high school. He's going to make the high school varsity basketball team.
You
when
have
he's in,
so many
when,
unlived dreams.
when he's in 6th grade.
Oh, the varsity team.
The high school varsity
Oh, here
team
it comes.
when in 6th grade.
Unbelievable.
So he's going to be really tall. He's going to be in really good shape, and I'm really excited about it. So,
What's that complex that dads get when they like push their children to be what they missed out on? And
no, that's only one example. That's only one way he could turn out. Then the
Our
other.
my poor son.
What if he's gonna be a drummer? What if he's this really cool drummer with tattoos all over his arms and tattoos all the way up to his neck, and he's just drumming every time?
I don't care about the tattoos, but like the whole drumming thing is just unnecessary. It's very loud.
Well, I'm all for that.
Why can't he play like saxophone?
That is a small portion of our fan base.
What?
It is
What is?
drummers with tattoos.
I don't care about them. No, I mean
I-
like I
listen,
don't care if that's what you do.
I
I,
care
don't
about
care if
them.
my future
I
son
care about.
eventually
Listen,
wants to play drums. It's just very loud, and I would rather him play a violin or flute or, well, mostly violin. I really like, or piano.
okay, real quick. People say what's going to be is what's going to be, and you can't, expect to have any expectation because your kids are going to be however they want to be. My son might
I have
also
a
be
little
a
bit of
NASCAR
expectations.
driver. We might get into doing
NASCAR is okay.
See what I'm saying? That's cool.
I don't mind.
So, how people say, so the other day, I told our neighbor, I said, hey, we're having a boy, and this reaction gets me nuts. Are you happy?
Okay, first of all, hold on. You told our neighbor we're having a boy.
What we said, we're having a kid.
You said I'm pregnant.
I said my wife is pregnant, and she goes, instead of saying like congratulations, she'll say, are you happy?
Yeah, I don't understand that, and he gets it all the time.
Is it because, do I just look like I'm unhappy all the time?
Or maybe it's the way you say it. Oh, my wife's pregnant again.
Hey, I say, hey, guess what? I got good news. One time I even put my hands up and I say high five, and they go, what? And I said, my wife's pregnant. And they go, oh, that's great. Are you happy? No. No, when I'm unhappy, I just grab my arms and I raise them and I swat them at people and I give them bad news.
Maybe they don't know what to say. Or like, I don't know. There's so many other things to say other than are you happy? I think the American average is like 2.5 kids.
Well, you can't have half a kid.
Well, I mean, obviously, but that's the American average amount of kids. Always
What's the
questioning
average
me.
household?
Thanks for double checking.
You can't stop talking for a second.
Check.
What's the
Average
average?
household.
Let me check.
What is the average?
Average.
You can see.
Jeez Louise.
What is the average household size in America?
Pause.
Let me check that. Okay, I found this on the web for ways what is the
2.54.
average household size in America.
Thanks for double checking me.
I think you said 2.5. What? See, the 5'4" makes sense because
He double checks everything, and then when I go to double check him, why don't you believe anything I say? Oh, everything I say is right. And I don't
Sometimes.
say things because I know they're true. I say things because I know.
No.
Wait, I don't say things because I think that they're true. I say them because I know that they're true.
Cookie Monster.
Rainbow Dash is a boy. He's right there. I think.
Rainbow
Pretty
Dash
sure
is
Rainbow Dash is a boy.
No, Rainbow Dash is not a boy. Mm-mm.
Are you a brony all of a sudden? Is Rainbow Dash a male or a female? And then whenever I check him, most of the time he's wrong.
Why? Why tell all? That's why I have to edit the videos because she would make that at the beginning, the middle, and the end. Just say over and over and over and over and over.
Just on a loop. You double check everything I say. Are we done? Can we watch Walking Dead yet?
I think the camera's off. What do you
Oh,
think?
P.S. We're not going to find out until the birth.
Oh yeah.
Major cliffhanger there.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Gotta wait about 36 weeks.
Yeah.
Plus probably 2 more weeks.
So,
Which is 38 weeks if you're not good at math.
what's the due date that you said?
Middle of December. My due date, my actual estimated due date is the end of November, but I'm always 2 weeks late, so it's
What's
gonna
the
be
actual date?
mid.
What's the end? You said
I
actual
mean, I
date.
don't know, like November 29th, I think. Somewhere around there.
Oh, let's pull up this open app here. What would the calculator be called?
I don't even want to tell you.